There's just one strand of hair sticking out there. I'm like, ugh. Why is there hair growing out of your USB ports? Oh, I don't want to touch it. Do you even think about, you know, just taking a look back there, making sure everything's all right?
I thought you like gave me free service and maintenance.
No, I gave you a free PC. It's your job to keep it clean.
Don't expose me like this.
I picked this thing up from Amelia's room. There was a strand of whatever it was hanging from the bottom about this long. It's probably still there. Hang on, let me lift this thing up for a second.
Oh my God.
Is there a strand? You left dust on the desk. The feet have footprints of dust. Oh, look at your glass. There's just patches of dust all over it. The back is just, ugh. That's disgusting.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault. It's no one else's fault.
Wasn't me.
Well, we're taking this yellow. By the way, this used to be a solid color. Now it's gone clear. We're taking all of that out and we're putting some of the new Unicorn Vomit limited edition stuff from EK water blocks in there. You know why? Because the stains on the tubes is gonna match this. It's gonna hide it. Oh gosh. You know, the liquid has turned a bit clear, so I think that your water blocks are gonna have stains all over it, so I'm gonna have to take them apart as well, just to clean them.
Listen, I couldn't clean that.
No, look, all you have to do, right, is look around it. Oh, there's some dust there. I might just, you know, give it a bit of a wipe.
I can't see back that
far. And then you just say, hey, Corey, look, the liquid's looking a bit weird. Do you think you could do a change for me? That's all we have to do.
Well, here we are.
That's disgusting on top. All right, let's get into it. Let's get all this dust off. I need to blow this dust out. Do I do that on camera here or do I take it outside?
Just hose it off.
I don't want to do it here.
Do you want a face mask?
I'll do one. I'm going to get the blower and just do one blow and then we're taking it outside. Just one for the camera and then we're taking it outside.
So dramatic.
No, it's disgusting. Ugh, okay. Yeah, let's do this.
check this tube out. You can see it's got a lot of clouding from the previous coolant that was in there. I don't particularly want to go ahead and bend any more tubes. Our pipe cleaner doesn't really reach all the way down through this long tube bend, so I'm going to show you guys a little trick to get this completely clean so you don't have to rebend your tubes. Now this Windex stuff is absolutely amazing. It just seems to eat straight through all of this grime that's on the inside the tube. So I'm going to be putting that in there, and then once all of that's clean, I don't think it reacts to the tube at all, but just to be safe, we go ahead and rinse the tube really good with some nice hot water, and that will obviously get all of that out of there just in case. But it seems to work very well. I've had no negative side effects or anything like that, and it's actually made for cleaning glass and acrylic and things like that. So I don't believe there is any negative effects at all, but it does cut through this grime that's left over. So let's go ahead, put some of this inside the tube, and then we'll swirl it around for a bit, and it will get rid of all of that staining on the inside. So that should be enough. If I go, I'll plug both ends, and then I'll just sort of swish it around a bit over all of the staining, and it gets rid of it almost straight away. Doesn't take too long, but I'll be right back after I've done this for about a minute, and I'll show you guys how the tube turned out. Check that out, guys. The tube almost looks brand new. I wouldn't even be able to tell. There's no clouding or anything on it. Completely clean. So there we go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that with all of our tubes now, and we will be right back. So I have a bit of an issue here with this plate for some reason, and they've only recently started doing it. EK water blocks are making these distro plates and GPU blocks and things like that with these sticky adhesive covers over them to hide the LEDs. Now the problem is they're also placing screws under these. So if I wanted to take this block here apart to clean it, I have to rip this off, which would ruin it. And they do sell replacements, but users shouldn't have to buy a replacement. They should be able to take this thing apart and clean it when they need to. They do the same thing with the GPU blocks. So here I actually did rip it off because I needed to access the screws underneath. Like right here you can see this all had an adhesive topping on there with the MSI Dragon logo. But yeah, I ripped it off, and then I ended up double-sided taping the LED strip to the bottom there. And I mean, you won't see it anyway, it's gonna be sitting like that. But they did the exact same thing with the GPU block, and no one can access it. So please stop doing this. I'm gonna try the tube cleaning method inside of the distro plate. Hopefully that works. We'll give it our best shot, but we're not going to be taking it apart because we don't have the replacement part here anyway. So we'll do our best to clean it as much as we can. Let's get into it. So we finally got the PC nice and clean, all of the tubes clean, got it all back together. The distro plate, we couldn't get that completely clean. It's unfortunate that we're unable to take it apart, but the distro still has some of that spray and wipe in there. So I want to run a couple of passes of some distilled water through this system before we actually fill it up with the EK Cryofuel Mystic Fog premix. This is going to be absolutely awesome in this build because Amelia wants it set to RGB. So we get to test out EK's new limited edition coolant and see how it goes with some RGB lighting. So let's get into that. Let's fill it up with distilled water, a couple of passes to try and get any contaminants out, and we should be good to go with filling. I hope you all enjoy.